Hello, beautiful Virgos. Like a Earthkeeper here at your service. I am the Yoga Mystic, and I am here to do a reading for all my lovely Virgo sun signs. I've cleared the energy with Palo Santo. I'm shuffling up the cards for you. Spirit, please preside over this reading for Virgo. Allow your messages to flow through the cards so that Virgo may hear what they need to hear at this time. The energy currently, energy coming in for my Virgo, 10 of Swords, okay? So the end of a cycle, okay, and the Ace of Swords. So a lot of times when we are, this is like an end of a chapter and the beginning of a chapter. And it kind of reminds me of the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. As soon as we close one door, another door opens. Closing the chapter, opening a new one. 5 of Wands. I'm just trying to find a good, okay. 5 of Wands can sometimes be the energy has not been very cohesive. There's a sense of disharmony that you might be experiencing when working or trying to collaborate with others. And that might have been the old energy. Oh, nice. The new energy tells me it's communication. You're going to have more harmony with others. You're going to have better collaborations with others when you communicate. And maybe this is something you're learning. Maybe before, the old lesson was you didn't feel safe to communicate. Maybe the old lesson was you didn't feel like you could communicate. Maybe the old lesson was you didn't have the words to communicate. Or when you did try to communicate, people didn't understand, or your words fell on deaf ears. And now it's like, nope, the new lesson is I'm going to communicate. Yep, death and rebirth. A lot of this is you, the transformation of you, that has a lot to do with the change. You've done a lot of contemplating of what works, what doesn't work. And the tower, there was a tower that came in that caused this death and rebirth of you. Sorry, I'm just kind of contemplating between, we've got the death and rebirth, and the tower, which very much the same kind of energy, something coming in. But then we have you also contemplating. So the death and rebirth, the tower, there was something that came in and maybe shook things up that made you realize, wow, okay, this has been a pattern. This has been a cycle that has caused a lot of disharmony and a lack of the ability to cooperate, or get along with this group of people or, whatnot. And a lot of it was the way I was communicating or the fact that I wasn't communicating enough or, whatnot, right? It has something to do around your communication. And this idea or epiphany came in because of the death and rebirth and the tower card. And you've taken time. You took time after everything that, happened. You took time. This works, this doesn't work. It's almost like you took time to contemplate on how to reinvent yourself, reinvent the way that you communicate, reinvent the way you express yourself, maybe even. Oh, Ace of Cups. I love that. Okay, advice, Spirit. Spirit says, open your heart. How can you be love? How can you be more loving? Maybe you're learning how to communicate from a place of love, from a place of understanding. When we communicate through the language of love, sometimes it's easier for people to receive. Sometimes it's easier for people to understand the language of love. And I know Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and it's the messenger, right? Planet, the messenger planet. So you would think like, well, yeah, Virgos probably know how to communicate already, but you could be methodical. Mercurial energy is very intellectual and mental. Maybe you're learning how to communicate more from a place of heart. Final outcome. Oh, you're trying something new. Okay. The way you're communicating, this might be new for you. Trying to communicate in new ways, and you're moving forward. Okay, this could be you leaving the past in the past. This could be a physical move. Chariot card is my movement card, but you're moving forward, moving on. You're not going to ruminate anymore, replay those old conversations, right? Those are old. They're in the past. They're dead, right? You're reinventing and you're trusting your intuition. I love this for you. I love that, Virgo. Trusting your intuition. You're finding a new way to communicate or express yourself. And it's coming from your heart. It's actually very beautiful. I love this so much for you, Virgo. Share with me in the comments what's happening. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.